chapter 11, I say then, has God cast away his people? Certainly not. For I also am an Israelite, of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. God has not cast away his people whom he foreknew. Or you not know the scripture says about Elijah, how he pleaded with God concerning Israel, saying, Lord, they killed your prophets, turned down your altars, and I'm alone and left there to see my life. But what does the divine response say? I reserve for myself 7,000 men who are not about to need a bill. Even so, at this present time, there's a remnant according to election and grace. And if it's of grace, it's no longer of works, otherwise grace is no longer grace. And so works is no longer grace, otherwise works is no longer works. What then? Israel has not attained what it seeks, but elect attained and rest are blinded, just as is written. God has given them a spirit of silver, eyes that they should not see, ears that they should not hear to the very day. And David says, let their table come a snare and a trap, a slumber brought a recompense of them. Let their eyes be darkened, so that they should not see, and bow down their back always. I say then, had they stumbled, they fall, certainly not, but through the fall, devote to jealousy, salvation and country of Gentiles. For if fall is rich as wool, and the fear of Gentiles, how much more the fullness? For I speak to you Gentiles, and myself as also apostle of Gentile, I magnify my ministry, and by any means I may vote the jealousy of those of my flesh, and say some of them. For if they're being cast away, you saw what more acceptance be with life and dead. For the first fruit is holy, root also holy, and root holy so the branches. And you being broken off, and came a partaker of root and fast all tree, do not burst against branches. But if you do both, remember that you do not support you, root supports you. Root supports you. I say then, had they stumbled, I say then, you say to me then, branches broken off, that I may be begotten, and well said, because unbelief they are broken off. You stand by faith. Do not be haunted by fear. For God did not spare the natural branches, he did not spare you either. Therefore consider the goodness and severity of God. On those who veil severity, but toward you goodness, you continue goodness, otherwise be cut off. And they also, they not continue unbelief, will be able to get in, for God is able to get them again. For if you are cut out of all tree, which is wild by nature, and grafted in contrary to nature, to cultivate all tree, how is more which these who are natural branches be grafted into the own olive tree? For I speak to you Gentiles, own olive tree. For it did, let your own olive tree. For you were cut out of a olive tree, which is wild by nature, and grafted in contrary to nature, to cultivate olive tree, how is more which these who are natural branches be grafted into their own olive tree? For I do not desire, brethren, you should be ignorant of this mystery, lest be wise in your opinion, that blindness in part has happened to the children of Israel, to the foreigners Gentiles come in, and so all Israel be saved, as is written, the deliverer come out of Zion, and turn our godliness away from Jacob. This is a covenant I'll make with them when I take away their sins. Concerning the gospel, their enemies for your sake, but concerning blessing, their beloved for the sake of fathers. For the gifts and calling God are irrevocable. For as you were once disobedient, but now have attained mercy through their disobedience, even so these have now been disobedient, that through the mercy shown you, they may obtain mercy. For God is committed to all disobedience, that he might have mercy on all the depths of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of God, how unsearchable are his judgments and his way past finding out. For who is known among them, or who is his counselor, or who first given to him that should pay them, for of them, and to him, and through him things, to whom be glory forever, amen.